You guys, how are my kids already eating semi-solids? I cannot believe how much time has gone and how much they have grown. They're about 4 months old, and now we're about to have some real fun. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, you guys. First of all, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm so excited. I hope you could tell. My kids are 4 months old, and we were told at the Consultati Bureau, which is the organization that kind of check up on your children and monitor their growth and development. And they had told us that in this time would be a good time to introduce some eggs as well as peanut butter. So just 100% peanut butter, no added anything, just peanut butter. So, but as African children, we're made extra. We can take a little bit more. And my children are so ready to eat solids. When I eat, I give them bits and bobs to taste here and there, and they're so interested. You should see how their faces light up like, what have you been drinking this whole time? What have you been giving us to drink? Milk? What is milk? This is not it, okay? So I was like, all right, babies, I got you. I got you. Say no more. The reason that it was recommended for us to give them eggs as well as peanut butter was to avert the possibility of them developing allergies. Research has shown that children that are introduced to peanuts and eggs are less likely to show allergies to these foods in the future. So yeah, just for some clarity. So the recipe that I'm working on right now is one that was developed by my mom. I don't know where she learned it or if she just made it up, but guys, trust me, even like when she was saying to me, like, you don't add any salt, you don't add anything. Obviously, they're babies, you don't add nothing. It's just like all the freshness. I was like, how is this even going to taste nice? But trust me, it slaps for sure. But yeah, so you start everything with clean hands, of course, because we're dealing with babies. And of course, because we're not cooking everything, we're just steaming the vegetables. So I washed my vegetables, I peeled them with a potato peeler just to get rid of any potential soil that's left on the body of the carrots. Then I went to chop them up into nice small pieces, and I'm just going to steam these for a few minutes alongside the pre-boiled potatoes. You don't have to use pre-boiled potatoes, but it's just easier for me to just do this alongside the carrots, because if I was to boil the potatoes separately, I feel like I would need a little longer. So these came pre-boiled. After I'd steamed the carrots and the potatoes for 10 to 15 minutes with the lid on, I then proceeded to add in the peas. These are green peas, and I didn't want to have them steam for too long, but just to warm up a little bit because they were frozen. And so the next thing that you want to do after your peas, your carrots, and your potatoes are well steamed is to blend them into a smooth paste. As a Nigerian, I enjoy spicy food. Oh my gosh, I love spicy food. But I noticed that in a lot of households with parents who like spicy food, they end up having to like cook two different meals where the kids have their food with no spice and then the food that is for the adults, which is usually spicy. I'm not so keen on cooking two different meals, so I'm looking forward to trying this with the babies little by little. I'm just here chilling with my little cutie. Look at my baby. This was the very first time I was trying this recipe and feeding it to my babies. So for anyone who's thinking of trying this, please make sure to consult with your doctor. I'm not here to give you instructions. I'm just sharing my experience and things that I've done. So please just always keep that in mind to be on the safe side. And I should also state that my kids still drink milk, by the way. They just usually have this puree one time in the day, which is usually before bedtime. We started feeding them this before bedtime because we wanted them to sleep longer hours or even through the night. But these kids, it's like I need to give them a bar. I need to give them pounded yam. I need to give them fufu before they sleep. Because this food, if I give them this puree, 4 hours, they're awake again. I'm like, oh my God. I just foresee Amala not being too far in their future, to be honest. If I were making sizes for one meal, I would have used breast milk to blend the paste instead of adding water. The reason for this is because I intend to freeze the leftovers, and so freezing the leftovers and having to reheat them every time, I feel like heating up the puree will kill the micronutrients within the breast milk. So to keep it fresh, I just serve them the puree alongside breast milk. Once they also start taking solids, they need to drink some water as well. So we had water on the side for the babies as well. And boy, this was a beautiful paste. but we're not quite done yet. And I just thought to show you what the adults were eating. Oh my God, just look at this mix. I just have to show you guys. This is not part of it, but okay, yeah, you get the point. All right, moving on. So the next thing I did was heat some butter, and this was 250 grams of butter, salted butter. And you want to make this melt completely. And after that, you add in your puree, you mix it together, and also add in your beaten eggs. We were advised to give them eggs in any form, obviously not raw, but like so cooked. It could be boiled eggs, scrambled eggs, plain fried eggs, but just make sure that it's well cooked. So when you add this to the mixture, I would suggest leaving it on. Once you feel like the egg is cooked, leave it for like 2-3 more minutes just to make sure that you don't have any raw eggs within the mix. I wanna be in your life until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. It's never hell of a ride. Go more. Hold you for life. So tight, coming closer. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stamp on it. In a private plane, I lamp on it. Lele oh, then they call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with the bank on him. Show them Gangnam Style, put the gang on him. Twist my fingers up on a bang on him. Lele oh, yeah. Tobalo ko macho, yeah. Tobalo mako macho, yeah. Nobody know tomorrow. Moment of truth, you guys. Okay, no suspense. They loved it. No lie, they definitely loved it. And I would just like to share a hack with you if you're feeding your babies warm food with a spoon. So just make sure that you kind of like touch your upper lip with the spoon. If it burns you, it's far too hot for them. So once you blow it, whatever, let it cool down a little bit, just test it with your upper lip. And that's what I do here, just to make sure that I'm not burning my baby's lips. We also switched in these cloth bibs for those plastic bibs that have the little catcher at the bottom because it gets messy. But that was it, guys. That's the first recipe that I tried for my babies and they loved it. I loved it too. Let me know if you guys are going to try this at some point when your baby is ready. And if you have any further questions, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, you can catch up with us on Instagram. I am at Itunu Pepper. Catch you guys over there. Have a lovely day ahead. Bye. Mwah. I don't really feel, but you knew that already. When I found you on the ground, you were dying. Now you come into my yard uninvited. Come you see me on the edge, I'm enlightened. If the world was ending, would you cry or would you try to get it? Tell me now, but I want you to be clear, yeah. Tell me now, I need you to be clear, yeah. I will wait for you. Can you tell me now why you made a war that was fighting now? And you fall and you